What's good, guys? It's Sam here, back at you. I got another update for Amazon Associates. People have purchased almost $600 worth of items through my link. I'm going to show you all of that data along with the analytics and exactly what I'm doing with YouTube and Amazon. But before I do that, if this is your first time here, make sure you press that red button that says subscribe and just gently take your finger and touch that thumbs up button. Just gently. Don't break your screen on your phone, but also press that bell notification. That's almost most important. That'll tell you every time I post a new video. Okay, with that being said, let's get into the video. I have Amazon Associates is an affiliate program essentially where you find a product like whatever this GoPro, right? And you find this on Amazon, right? You already use it. I mean, you do it however you want. I generally would do products that I use or have had some type of experience with, and then you take the link for this and you put it wherever you're generating traffic. Some people click on it and purchase shit. And then you get a small portion of that. So I started right before Thanksgiving, and I've been putting the links. 99% of the links have been going to YouTube exclusively. I think I may have shared one or two on LinkedIn and one or two on Twitter. And all the rest of them have been shared in the description of videos like this. So if you have something to purchase on Amazon and you want to support the channel, it'll be the number 2 link in the description. Just click on that link. You go through to Amazon, purchase whatever you're normally going to purchase. Don't purchase shit you don't fucking need. But that link is there and it does support the channel. It just takes that small portion of that profit from Amazon and just gives it to me. Okay, so during that time, right, so a little under 2 months, I had 500 people click from those links to Amazon. So if I wanted to start tracking, say versus Facebook, versus Twitter, versus LinkedIn, versus YouTube to see the click-through, I believe there's a way to do that in terms of changing the link so that way I get to see which link I used, or I could just use 2 different products and then check to see which product people were clicking through. So even if you were going to use the same, if you were going to talk about the same exact thing, say like a pre-workout, right? You could use a C4 pre-workout. That's probably the link in the description right now. But C4, right? There's plenty of fucking people on Amazon who sell C4. So you can grab 2 different links, use one, you just have to remember which one goes where, or just you'll have to double check it when you're looking at the data, and put one on your YouTube videos and one on your website, and then you get to track the click-through on that. So then you get to see which one of those has better conversion, and you can start tweaking the things to see if you can increase the conversion from those things to Amazon. So during this time period, the peaks and valleys in terms of the number of clicks per day was just up and down. And I'm going to show you this in just a second, but it was just up and down, just back and forth. And then when was it? Let's take a look here. Around the end of December, right after Christmas, I started putting in the description of videos on YouTube. Normally I would put the title of a video and then put 1 space, then put my Instagram, and then right below my Instagram I would put the just a few words and then the link for Amazon of whatever that was. So I had started at the end of December switching that. So I'm going to show you what this actually looks like now, and then I'll talk about the results of this. So now this is how it reads, right? This is the title. Now this is going to be the description. So the first link in the description is my Instagram. The second link is Amazon. And then I just re-put the title in here again just for some more SEO. And that we can get into that later, but that will also help with the SEO. Okay. So what that did by just making that small little tweak is increase the conversion that I was getting from YouTube to Amazon in terms of the number of clicks that I've gotten through that process. And now I'm consistently getting more clicks on average per day through to Amazon from YouTube. Now, because I also have been increasing the amount of traffic from YouTube that has not been constant, that is a variable in that equation that you'd want to take a look at, right? Because I'm going to show you since when I started around the very end of October or beginning of November the very end of October is when I started with the really going all in on YouTube. So I'm going to show you the growth in terms of the minutes watched on a rolling 30-day period. And you can see that the growth has been tremendous, right? So this is the 31st. So if you come up here, the 31st of 2018 of October. And you get to see it's just been picking up speed. So at first, you know what I mean, it would just have a little bit growth every single day. And then it's just been up and up and up and up and up. So something kind of interesting though, now like the growth from 55.7 to 57.3 is like more than the growth, like half of the entire month, you know what I mean, of the 30 days. Just an interesting little bit. So you have the increase in terms of the amount of growth with YouTube, you know? So if I have just an increase in the amount of traffic from YouTube, then I would expect that I would also have an increase in the amount of clicks to Amazon, right? Let's see here if I can put this up. Because if I just have more traffic to YouTube, there's more people that have the potential to click through to Amazon. So changing that in the description would potentially help. But I can see what the actual conversion is, right? So during the period, so I've got up here from November 21st, when I started with the Amazon Associates, up until the 8th of January. So I'm going to put in the same date range on, let's go here, the same exact date range on Amazon to show you the results. During that time period, I've had 14 items be purchased and with a total of 500 clicks. So that's a conversion once they're on Amazon of 2.8%. So a little under 3% of people convert out of every 100 that click through to Amazon. Now we also want to see how many people come from YouTube over here, right? So we have a total of 500 clicks that come through on Amazon. And during that time period, right? So from the 21st of 2018 to January 8th of 2019, still continuous growth, but 36.5 roughly in terms of the amount of views that we've gotten during that time period. So, excuse me, if we take that, what was it, 36,408. And we're going to take 500, the number of clicks on Amazon, divided by 36,408, which is the total number of views on YouTube. Then that'll tell us the amount of conversion from YouTube to Amazon. And I'm just going to show you these results. We've got a 1.37% conversion right here. And all that is right here, 500 divided by 36,408 gives us a 1.37% conversion. So that's how many people are clicking from Amazon to, or from YouTube to Amazon. Now I'm going to show you the results from when I changed the description, right? So that was the end of December. I think it was the 27th. So we're going to go from the 27th of December on both now. We're going to see how, and I haven't checked this number before I did this. So now we're going to get to actually see if the conversion has increased. So let's take a look here. We've got 27 of 2018 to January of January 8th, 2019. And then when we come over to YouTube, we have December 27th, 2018 to January 8th of 2019. Still, you can see the growth across that period, but we want to more specifically check to see if the conversion has increased through the changing of the description. Remember, moving the Amazon link from like the fourth line down in the description to the second line down in the description. And we want to see how that has affected the actual conversion from YouTube to Amazon. So what we're going to do is look at the total number of clicks from YouTube to Amazon, which is 194, and then we're going to divide that by the total number of views in terms of the people that are seeing the content from YouTube. And if we look at this, it is a 1.3% conversion, right? So we've got a 1.3% conversion, which is 194, right? So if we come back over here to YouTube or to Amazon, 194 clicks. There's 14,000 right here, 14,868 views during the period of December 27th, 2018 to January 8th, 2019, and we have a conversion of 1.30%. So, right, now when we take a look at that data, we have a much better understanding of the results. And you notice that it wasn't necessarily a increase in terms of the conversion by switching around in the description of the YouTube, the description of the YouTube video, because the actual conversion went down during that period. I mean, that could also be from a number of other factors as well, because during that total time period, I had 36,000 views, 500 roughly, and 500 clicks. So we're going to kind of use that as a baseline, which is the 1.37% in terms of the conversion from YouTube to Amazon. And once I made that change, it went down. My intuition would say that it went down for another reason other than just going down because of the switch. I think just having a greater number of views during that time period, because having that conversion of over 1% seems like it would be relatively high for something online. If you guys know or have done this before, you can let me know down below in the description if that is accurate or not. It seems like it would be high. My intuition would tell me that would be below 1%. So I would think that over time, as that number from 36 goes to 66 to 106 to 600,000, that 1%, 1.37% would just gradually kind of trickle down as less and less people click through to Amazon from there, unless I put more of an emphasis on it. I have also just this past week been pretty good in terms of the marketing it or at least mentioning it in these videos. So just if you do have a purchase coming up on Amazon and you want to support the channel or what I'm doing, I'm documenting my journey of getting to $100 a day online and telling you exactly what I'm doing to get there, then go through and click on the link in the description and do whatever shopping you needed to do. It just gives me a small portion of that, as you can see. So the total amount that I've made from doing this as of the 21st of November up until the 8th of January, so less than 2 months, is $33.09. That is shown right there. That's the total amount that I made. And the total amount of items purchased was $573.72. So as you can see, it's not that much. It's slightly over 5% of the total value of items purchased. Now, things that affect that number are going to be what I'm actually talking about and how well, if I'm just randomly telling you to go click on the link, if you have something to purchase on there, versus if I'm doing a review of this specific pen and I'm talking about this pen and the ink and all that kind of thing, and then I put a link down in the description for this pen. Clearly, one of them is probably going to have a little bit better conversion than the other one, versus I rarely do that. So I would think that that's why that number would go down. Or just more specifically, if I'm using something like this and just talking about the GoPro, I think this is the Hero 6 or something like that, and then putting this in the description after I'm talking about it, or the camera I'm using, then maybe I would have higher conversion. I don't know. The next thing I'm going to be doing for this coming week is I'm actually going to try 2 links for Amazon. I think I might try my camera and the tripod, and maybe something else, or just the camera and the tripod, and see what the conversion is by having 2 links in there. I'm still going to leave Instagram number 1 because I feel like I would rather have that traffic personally than have somebody else just click through to Amazon. I don't need the money. I know it's going to go up over time inevitably, but if there was a choice between them clicking through to Amazon and potentially buying something, or coming to actual follow me on Instagram, I'd rather have somebody come follow me on Instagram. By the way, speaking of Instagram, that's going to be the first link in the description. Come over there, follow me, and say what's up. Comment on a photo or shoot me a DM if you have any questions or whatever the case is. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I have the other videos like this in terms of I walk you through how many views I need to get in order to get to $1,000 a month from Amazon. And I walk you through a very detailed example of that. That's one of the other videos on the channel. Plus, I'm telling you exactly what I do on YouTube. Those are both playlists on the channel. One is Amazon Associates or something like that, and the other one is YouTube or YouTube Growth or growing a YouTube channel, something along those lines. So if you're interested in those, go check those out. And if you have any questions or thoughts or ideas on other ways I might potentially be able to increase the conversion on here, let me know down below in the description. I'm very curious. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Peace.